Hello everybody, this is Stig and welcome one and all to an update video. So as you can see, I am here at the SWL1 season. In fact, I am on the server where all the seasons have happened, where they're all built, every season is here. And I am here to make an update video. So, as you can see, I'm at the SWL's Season 1 spawn. And this update video is about just game shows in general, me being a showrunner now, and what I've got planned for the future ahead. Which is pretty darn cool. So, just a little backstory. So I became a showrunner because of my main show that is uploaded at the moment, which is SWL, which means Stig's Weakest Link. So this is Season 1. This is the spawn for Season 1. It was very just basic design. I didn't want it being anything special. I just kind of thought, hey, I want to be getting into this whole game show thing as well. I want to create my own thing. And that's how Stig's Weakest Link became a thing. I didn't want it to be trivia based because I literally suck at trivia myself, but I did want there to be some trivia involved, so that's why the finale was always going to be trivia. So SWL1 was pretty basic. There was some nice builds in it. I worked somewhat hard on it, but it was only a basic show. Then let's go to SWL2 spawn, and here we are. SWL2, the better builds, in my opinion, a better cast, and I thought it went really well. SWL2 was much better when it came to production. However, I felt like the editing was a bit better, but not good enough. And I felt like that some of the challenges didn't go according to plan. But nonetheless, it was still a good season. So if we just take a look, there was obviously some new things here and there and everywhere. Like, for example, the redemption, which was kind of cool. I think the diamond amount was a bit fucked. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't the greatest. But then we'll go to SWL3 and we'll go to Challenge 10 actually. This is where we started for SWL3, the airport. Because SWL, I wanted it to be greater. I wanted it to be better than it ever had been before. So I thought, why not add a little theme to it and take it worldwide? So this season, I felt the challenges were amazing. I felt it was all very hardly worked on. I thought it was very well built. The editing could have been better, I will agree to that. But I felt like this season went way more smoothly. I think everyone enjoyed it. I don't think there was any salt to be had. I think all the cast thoroughly enjoyed it. And all in all, I think the season of SWL went pretty well. But because of these 3 seasons, it is now that I am a showrunner on Gameshow Central. So, I must thank the showrunners for making me a showrunner as well. If you guys don't know who the showrunners are, it's Striker, Billy, Vernox, Mesimo, Chalky, Luigi, Dan, and Unique, and now myself. And yeah, I thank them guys for actually, you know, suggesting me, having me help out, and do all the things like that. So that's the first little bit of this video. So the 3 things I actually wanted to talk about now is my new upcoming game shows. Now, I'm not going to fly through them, but there are some things in the works. They're not done, they're nowhere near done, they're in the works. one of them is nearly done, and it should be coming out soon. So this, I'm just gonna stand still, take a look around. This is an upcoming game show. But what could it be? Pretty soon there will be applications coming out for this game show. How this game show is going to work is you just fill in the application, and if I see you online and you filled out an application, I'm going to message you saying, hey, do you want to take part in that game show now? And this is for many people to sign up for. If you want to know how this game show works, it's basically a parkour course. You're just trying to get the quickest time you possibly can. And I wouldn't say if you think you're bad at parkour, don't attempt it. Like, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be there talking with you before you begin. You are going to be getting a fly through the parkour course. I think we're also going to allow you to test some sections. I say test, more practice some sections before we actually begin to record. And you're basically just going for the fastest time, and the people who have the fastest time after we've done all the people we want to do, just by the way, saying just because you fill in an application doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be in the show. But yeah, because we're having a limited amount of people, we don't want this going on forever. But we're gonna see who the top 5 people or the top fastest times are, and we're gonna bring them back, and then they're gonna run the parkour course again, but this time all at the same time, and it's gonna be a race to the end. We don't think we're gonna give them any practice because they've all would have run through the parkour and they would have all had the best of times. So it would be very interesting to see who comes out on top with this game show. Let's move on to the next game show. As you can see, we are at the next game show. This game show is nowhere near done. Nowhere near done at all. As you can see, it's not got an inside. We've basically just worked on the outside a bit. It's got some basic things about which honestly are going to be removed, or maybe we're going to move the whole build together. But it's got little pieces here and there. But this is a new game show of mine. This is 100% my idea. The other game show was like 100% not built by me. It was built by my best friend Ben, who is also my builder. It was his idea, it was his build, and I'm looking forward to doing it. I'm just going to be hosting it. This game show is completely my idea. Most of it, well, not most of it, about 50% is done by me, the other half is by Ben. But the cool thing about this game show, and I'm not gonna say too much about it, but I'm thinking of having kind of like a competition type thing. A competition that isn't a competition, in a sense, but basically what I need for this game show is I need many different types of arenas. What arenas, you may ask? Well, I'm looking for like PvP arenas, parkour arenas, and maybe some like horse racing, pig racing, maybe boat racing kind of arenas that basically that don't take too much time, maybe about 5 to 10 minutes each is what I'm looking for. And I'm looking for arenas like that, and what I plan on doing, if you guys are up to the task, is I am going to ask you guys to try your best to build a map that could be either PvP, parkour, one of the racing categories I just said, or you could do all of them if you really wanted. And what I'm thinking is I could let you guys build that, and then I could let you guys also send in those maps when you're done, and we would like them to be tested. Even if you don't test them, we're going to be testing and looking at them anyway. It's not going to be you send them in, we're just using it, because what's the point in that? But we're thinking about letting you guys build and, you know, looking at them, testing them, seeing if they're good, and then actually adding your maps into this show. Which I think would be a rather neat idea, because then your name would get shouted out within the video when we see your map in the show. It'll be like, this map was built by blank, and it's a nice idea, I think. But I'm not asking for them yet. What I'm asking from this video is actually, do you guys think it's a good idea? Are you guys interested in building something that could be in the show? And if it doesn't get in the show, would you be upset? Would you be salty? Would you want a response from me? Would you want me to say, okay, your build wasn't in the show because it was just bad, maybe like it looked good, but in testing it didn't seem the best. Maybe in testing it was good, but the build altogether, it just didn't really work. Maybe it's just simple things like that. Like, do you want to hear those responses? Do you want to hear that kind of feedback? Or would you rather I just stay quiet about it and kind of let you do it on your own? So that's what I'm kind of expecting from you guys. I just want some feedback on that in the comments below. So that would be great help. I've got dogs barking. Really annoying, but oh well. Okay, so that's about it for this show. And we're going to move on to the final show. Okay. We are here at the final show, and in front of me you can see a little bit there, but that's not what we're going to be looking at. The final show is this. Bear in mind, this is not anything built by me, my builders, or anyone. This is a downloaded map that we are using. Okay, so I'm not going to be flying around anywhere. I'm just going to be staying here. But if you guys are wondering what this is for, I, and Error No Username, plan to live stream this event over on my Twitch channel on some dates, and it's going to be a Minecraft Survivor. If you guys know who Error is, he hosts these little survivors, and I came up to him and was like, hey, I can help you build one of your survivors, you know, and I can live stream it. We can make it an event. It'll be really cool. I'll just follow your lead. I'll take your challenge ideas. We can work together with my builder, and we can make this a really cool season. And he was all down for it. Now, we are going to have a hand-picked cast because it is going to be a live streamed event, and I really don't feel like having people that will muck about on a stream, because I think that would really stress me out. It would probably really stress Error out, really stress my builders out. It would just stress all of us out if we had people that we didn't know very well mucking about, especially for someone that hasn't live streamed for a huge game show and a community. We aim for this event to be on a Saturday. We haven't got a cast picked, we haven't got a date picked, and it is still in the works, but we really want this event to be really cool. We want you guys to come along and watch it, because with the cast we've got chosen, once again, we haven't got a cast, we've kind of named names, and with those people we've got, we think this season could be really good. It could be really something, and it would mean a lot for me and Error if you guys could come and support it over on the Twitch channel. The Twitch channel will be linked down in the description below, as well as this Discord, as well as well, not anything yet for the maps. For the maps, for the other build, we plan on setting up an email for that, and so you guys can send it in, and we would want you to send it in as a zip file or a schematic if you guys are willing to do that, but a zip file should be fine. But that's basically all I have to say. Just a little update video. I'm kind of just showing you guys what we have in the works. These things should be coming through the next few weeks. As for SWL, I don't really plan on doing Season 4, which I know I said would be a fan edition, but I don't plan on doing that for a while, just because I want to test out some new things. I want to kind of run some events and stuff like that, and I want to, you know, just kind of give myself a break from SWL and just see how some other game shows go. If other game shows don't go very well, I'll go back to SWL, building it and stuff like that, and I'll try live stream way more. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to explain what I've got going on for me as of now, and yeah, that's about it, guys. So that's all from me. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I've got an elytra on, it's pretty good, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.